Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Neve and today I'm going to be doing a thrift haul, or as I like to call it, a charity shop haul. Yay yay. Now for me this is going to be quite a small haul when it comes to charity shops, which isn't a bad thing, but just an observation. This is going to be everything I bought in June. Obviously now we're in July and this month I have been doing some serious damage in the charity shops, which is kind of what inspired me to start doing monthly thrift hauls so I can kind of monitor how much I'm actually buying. Because in my mind, when I go to a charity shop, I see something and I'm like, ooh, this is cute. Ooh, it's a good price. Ooh, I should buy it because it probably won't be here tomorrow. So then I come to the conclusion of let's just buy it, especially since the money is going to go to charity and I'm going to extend the life cycle of the item. However, in reality, I have to kind of remind myself, do I actually need more clothes? Am I gonna wear this? So basically, in conclusion of all that, what I'm trying to say is I'm just trying to be more mindful of how much clothes I'm buying, and I think this haul is a good reflection of that because it's pretty small. It's only 5 things and one of them is like a timeless classic staple that I can wear year after year after year. So let's bring out the clothes. Okay, first up I have these Topshop denim shorts. I'm gonna be saying sizes because I feel like that will be helpful. So these are a waist 28 and these were only €3. Now there was no changing room in this charity shop, so I just had to manifest that these would be a good fit. And that's exactly what I did, because dare I say, they're almost perfect. Maybe they are perfect. They're a little bit short. They remind me of those American Apparel shorts that I was actually searching for on Depop, but then the universe said, why not have these instead, babe?
Look how cute. They definitely would not pass the fingertip test, but they do pass the real pocket test. Love them.
They do have a tiny mark on them, which hopefully isn't a biohazard, but I did wash them with stain remover and it didn't come out. Yay. Next up, we have a little double denim moment with this waistcoat. This is originally from Shein, but not just any Shein. This is Shein SXY. If you know what I mean. This was €5 and it's a size extra small. It's also surprisingly stretchy, which is how it managed to fit me. It is a little bit small and tight, but I guess that just kind of adds to the SXY look. But if I had the choice, I probably would have sized up.
Here she is on, and you can see what I mean by being just a little bit small and tight, but still really like the vibe.
And now I could be wrong, but I almost feel like this waistcoat and these shorts are a little bit of a vibe. Also, I have a cute outfit in my head, but I can't tell if it's giving too much Hannah Montana or if it's like just the right amount of Hannah Montana, so opinions are welcomed. What do we think? Also for Shein, this feels pretty nicely made and good quality, I'm not gonna lie. Next, I have this absolutely beautiful midi skirt. This is by the brand Pimki, which I think was stored somewhere in the back of my brain because I did recognize it, but judging by the label, it was giving vintage vibes. But after some research, I found it online on ASOS. It was sold out though, but since it was on ASOS, it's obviously not vintage, but that doesn't matter. I still absolutely love it. It was tagged by the shop as a size 12, but then the label inside said 42, which is a 14, but then that was actually the Italian size and the European size is a 38, Irish 10, so I thought perfect. However, it is actually a tiny bit too big, nothing major. And of course, this is an absolutely beautiful fairy core summer cottage core moment. However, whenever I wear a midi skirt or midi dress, my fingers start twitching towards a scissors and I'm like, this needs a slit. I'm terrified of ruining this, even though I have put slits in things before and it's worked out. So as it stands, I haven't actually worn this, which I know is a complete crime, but I'm just being honest. How much was this? This was $5.50. Actually, maybe this skirt could work with this denim waistcoat. I don't know. Maybe. Next up, and purchased from the same shop as the skirt, I have a duvet cover. This was $3.50 and I was actually with the girls when I saw this and they were like, oh neat, look at this fabric. And I was like, oh, so cute and funky, but it is actually a single duvet cover, which, what is a duvet cover if not just fabric with a stitched edge? But since it is a duvet, the back of it isn't patterned, it's just plain white. But I guess, you know, that just means I have funky fabric and white fabric. 2 for the price of 1, baby. And I just absolutely love this design of rainbow zebras in the spotty background. And I think they even have like a party hat or a unicorn horn. Oh, that's so cute. Now lastly, and honestly the most iconic piece, I got this gorgeous and truly quirky, funky, unique skirt. Ta-da! I got this from a little secondhand shop while I was in Leipzig, which if you haven't seen my pack with me video, go watch that if you want, by the way. Thank you. I don't think this was a charity shop. I think it wasn't a vintage shop either, but I think it was definitely secondhand, but I think they were just selling donations for profit. I'm not 100% certain, but I think that's what was happening. And we did go to the shop last time I was in Germany, and I was thinking back then, this is a bit pricey. And I still thought this was a bit pricey, because this was $12.90, but because it's so quirky, I've never seen anything like this. I was like, okay, fine. Gimme, I would like it. Now this bad boy is reversible, and the pockets are real. I know. Oh, and this was labeled as one size, however, I can't get it tight enough on my waist, so I might end up stitching it, or I might just wear it when I'm planning on having a big meal. Who knows? We'll see. Isn't this skirt just absolute chef's kiss? 10 out of 10. Fairy core, fairy grunge, cores, all the cores, cottage core, pink core, I don't know. This is so cute. I really like, woo, I love this. However, I did embarrass myself a little in the shop I bought this, as I went to pay with card, and the man working there at the counter said something in German, obviously. I did not know what he said. I couldn't see anything on the screen. I couldn't see the symbol for contactless, so I was just... And he just kept saying the same thing, and it was like that scene in SpongeBob where SpongeBob keeps telling Patrick the lid, and his hands moving everywhere, except it's me with my card moving everywhere, this man saying the screen, but I simply did not realize that's what he was saying. So then I just inserted my card and tried to remain calm on the inside, and then he asked me in German, would you like a receipt? And I said, no, it's okay, in German. So this man was probably thinking, question mark, she be speaking German, but I guess she just doesn't know how to work her card. But it's okay, it was worth it for the skirt, and honestly, was it even that embarrassing? Does he remember? Probably not, so we move. And that is everything that I picked up while charity shopping in the month of June. Thank you so much for watching this video and being part of my channel. I really appreciate it. If you scored any thrift or secondhand bargains this month, feel free to share your finds in the comments, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye!